How you doing, YouTube? I'm here again for another video, and in this video I want to speak about the subjective experience that we call existence. Basically, there are two different worlds in this whole reality. There is the real world, and then there is the world of illusions. In the real world is basically truth. All things that are real, divinity, the essence of all that exists, body language, tonality, the various mechanisms of the body, all these things are real. And in the false world, that's where the ego is, your thoughts, your words. And just make that distinction, okay? In the real world, that's where you find your body. Your body is forever connected to the real world. And in this video, I want to share with you how you can participate in the real world, how you can bring effects in your body. And in this video, I basically want to explain that your mind and your body are one and the same. All your thoughts, all your emotions at any given moment can be present in your body. So, in this video, I want to share with you some of the gestures that people make commonly, or the gestures that you might be doing, and I want to show you the effects that it has on your body. This video, this whole concept is very intricate, so I'm going to try to make this video short. In the future, I'll have more videos relating to this, but in this video, I'd like to tell you that basically the flow of energy in the body is in your hands. You direct the flow of energy. You decide whether the flow of energy is open or you decide whether it's closed. In this video, I want to share with you the gesture that determines whether you open the flow of energy at your thymus gland, whether you open the flow or whether you close that flow. Okay? Now, I'll let you know that open and close, right? It can be first found in the hands. Hands down, palms down is closeness. Palms up is openness. The start of your nervous system is, of course, at your fingertips. If you open your palms, that means from the very start you are open. But if you close your palms, you are closed. Now, in this video, I want to show you a gesture that immediately closes the life energy of the body. Anybody that's into Egypt, anybody that have seen the hieroglyphs, anybody that's into Egyptian mummies, what is one gesture that you see on the hieroglyphs? What is one gesture that you always see in the artwork? The king, the pharaoh, or whoever died is always doing this. He has their hands across the thymus gland, and it makes an X. In the body, there are two basic symbols. There's the forever lasting circle, and this circle means openness, life. It means truth. It means divinity. This circle is basically the real world. Okay? Now, the opposite of that is the X. The X basically signifies death, and at any given point, anytime that you close your body, anytime that you close your mouth, anytime that your body makes contact with itself, if you cross your legs or any type of closure that you make, if you hunch over, you are closing the energy of the body. Now, a gesture that you see everywhere, people do it, and they need to be aware of the consequence they're bringing to themselves. But basically, how many times have you seen somebody do this? This gesture is a life lessening gesture. This is a gesture that you never want to be in. This is a gesture that you never want to see anybody in. Let's take a closer look at what this gesture is doing to me. Right now, like I said, there's no distinction between your mind and your body. Through me using my body, I'm basically in the real world right now, and I'm telling myself that I am closed. I'm telling myself to close the flow of energy at my thymus. When you look at me, I have my hands over my lungs, so now I can't even breathe properly. If I was to take in a deep breath, it will be restricted by my hands. You see? Not only that, it's not good for posture. It's completely not good for your thymus gland, okay? And what I want you to do is this. This is what being neutral is. I'm neither open or closed. As you can see, my hands are not facing upwards. My hands are not facing downwards. I'm just neutral, okay? Now, the opposite of the death gesture, which is this, the opposite is this. This is basically the first start of openness. This is what an open flow of energy looks like. If you want to hug somebody, what do? You open up, right? Right now, my thymus gland has no restrictions. There are no restrictions in my breathing. This gesture is telling my body to open the various channels of energy flow, and this gesture is telling my thymus to open. Now, the intensity of the openness is all dictated by you. If you want to open it even further, you can do it like this. You know, you can do it like this. The main thing to consider, the main thing that you need to be aware of, openness starts at the hands. Palms up, and you need to expand yourself. The more open you are, the more flow of energy is going in your body. Now, I need to bring something to your awareness so you can understand why I say that the degree of openness that you have determines the flow of energy. This is something that a lot of people are not aware of. I spoke about it in some of my past videos. But your heart, the flow of energy, your heart is found at your armpits. If you raise your armpits right now, if you raise your armpits, and if you look at your armpits, you should be able to see a pulse. You can't really see it. Even if I took off my shirt, you won't see it. But if you observe your armpits right now, there's like a pulse of energy. And this pulse of energy is, of course, your heart. This is the pulse of energy. And this is exactly what I'm saying. Your heart is at your armpits. If you want the flow of energy to be going around your body, to be free and open, you need to open up your armpits, guys. You need to allow your armpits to be unrestricted. But if you want to close the energy of your body, if you want to minimize the energy, which I don't suggest, all you have to do is close your armpits and do it so. You know what I'm saying? Or basically, anytime that your armpits close, believe it or not, you are closing energy in the body. This is a neutral position because my armpits are closed. But if you want to open the energy, you must free up the pulse in your armpits by doing so. And you can amplify it as much as you want. Okay? It's scientific proof that closing gestures, anything that you do that closes you up, like this gesture, if I close myself like this, or if I hunch my shoulders, or if I'm scared, if I do like this, any gesture that closes the flow of energy creates the hormone cortisol. And this hormone cortisol, all it really does in the body, it just wants to close everything. It wants to close your chakras up. It wants to close the energy channels. It wants to close the meridians. A lot of people that are obese, they have a high degree of cortisol, which is why it's hard for them to be open most of the time. You know what I'm saying? They're always closed, and they're not really aware why it's like this. Now, the opposite of cortisol, because all cortisol wants to do is close up everything. The opposite of cortisol is all the beautiful divine hormones your thymus gland makes. Testosterone, even though they say that testosterone is made in your genitals if you're a man, women, I don't know how it's made in women, but men and women both have testosterone. And testosterone, believe it or not, is activated at your thymus. A lot of beautiful hormones that allow you to be open, that allow you to be free, that allows you to be loving, is activated in your heart region, okay? So the opposite of cortisol, the opposite of closing yourself, is opening yourself. Open your hands, open your armpit, which opens your thymus gland, and expand. Just you expanding yourself like this for about 5 minutes to about 10 minutes, 2 minutes. As long as you're open, you immediately change your mind state to a more open state. You'll be more able to express yourself in your environment. And the best thing about being open, the best things about allowing the flow, by allowing your armpits to be free and open, the best thing about it is the more open you are, the less cortisol your body will produce. You don't want cortisol. Cortisol makes you close. You want love. You want peace. You want oneness with everything. Open your heart chakra up. Open who you are. Open the flow of energy. And you can do this easily by expanding your hands and opening the flow of energy at your armpits. Children do this all the time. When children are not in agreement with you, what do they often do? They immediately turn away, close their chests, and just, close themselves. And they're basically giving you body language gestures. They're showing you that they're closed. They're showing you that they're closing their energy channels so that they won't be in a state to participate with you. Another thing that you often see children do, and this is the language of the body, the openness of the body. They often, squat, reach down, and lift up. That gesture of just, swinging everything up, this gesture is like a rush of energy that explodes all your meridians open. This gesture is a very opening gesture. Just open. Open up, guys. And that is basically, this is just an introductory video, but we need to understand that there's the real world and then there's the false world. Our bodies is forever inside the real world. If you want to experience something, if you want to experience peace, if you want to do something to your body, the best place to do it is at the real world. And you can easily do this by, manipulating your body, okay? So, be open, guys. Revert from being closed, okay? Because anything that you do in your body, anything that you might do, has an immediate effect on your mind. And that's basically the video, guys. There will be more videos about gestures, certain things that you can do to bring about a state of mind that you want. But in this video, I just want to break down openness and closeness. Closeness, openness. Another thing to be aware of, another thing to be aware of, another thing to be aware of. I got to put it in this video. The act of jumping jacks. Guys, I just want to show you the language of the body. The exercise jumping jacks. I do not suggest that you do jumping jacks. I do not suggest that you watch people do jumping jacks. Because that thing, jumping jacks, let me show you jumping jacks. You're opening yourself, right? And then you're immediately closing yourself. And if you keep doing this, you're basically telling your body to lessen the energy, to keep minimizing your energy. That's basically what you're telling yourself. So revert from doing that exercise. Instead, just jump. Remain open, you know? Remain open. This is a better exercise than that jumping jacks that people commonly do. Believe it or not, you communicate with your body by moving your body. You tell your body what to do. So, be mindful of your degree of openness and be mindful of your degree of closeness. If I love you, your armpits is your heart. By simply raising your hands up, by simply allowing your armpits to be open, you increase the energy flow that goes around your whole body. So just lift up your armpits, guys. Okay? There's a biofeedback going on at your armpit region. Take care of your armpits. Keep it beautiful, guys. Understand the interrelatedness of everything. There will be more videos. Thank you for watching. Be open, guys. Thank you.